Damian Lillard has always been an important piece for the Portland Trail Blazers. He has the shot, he has the range, which is the main reason why he got the nickname Logo Lillard. However, his new nickname for this offseason might just end up being Jason Pitts. You see, over the last day or two, it has been rumored that the Portland Trail Blazers got a $2 billion offer sheet from a Nike founder and from a Los Angeles Dodgers part owner. So we've seen the show the game, and just like Jason Pitts, whenever he was under new management, it was really hard for him. Damian Lillard has been sticking with the franchise, so will he stay if the team is bought out? Is it best that they move on from him? I mean, he's one of the most respectable players in the NBA, one of those last few guys that really love their franchise. Dame saw Giannis Antetokounmpo stick with the Milwaukee Bucks, win an NBA championship, so I know for a fact that once he saw that, he envisioned himself. He is a great player, but we all realize that he might not just win a ring with the Portland Trail Blazers, at least not now. I can tell you this, Damian Lillard will not be criticized by NBA fans or Portland Trail Blazers fans if he does leave. They respect the fact that he tried to stick out as long as he could. His old running mate, CJ McCollum, is gone, and he needs to move on to a better situation if the Trailblazers don't get it together or put him in the best possible situation to win a NBA title. So with that being said, the Portland Trailblazers have a lot of options. Eric Bledsoe will have 1 year remaining left on his deal. Joe Ingles, Nurkic, and Simmons will be off the books. It's up for the Blazers to see who they want to keep. In my opinion, I believe that the Portland Trailblazers should make a trade with the Charlotte Hornets, and in this idea, the Hornets will get the 7th overall pick, a future first round pick from the Portland Trailblazers, and either a player like Justice Winslow or Keon Johnson. And in return, the Portland Trailblazers will get the 13th overall pick, 15th overall pick, and PJ Washington. Whenever you first glance at a trade like this, you would automatically think that the Charlotte Hornets won. They get a higher draft pick. Of course, they lose another lottery pick, but they're gambling on the Portland Trailblazers' failures, and they get Justice Winslow, which is somebody that can help them, or Keon Johnson. And the Portland Trailblazers, it looks like the 13th overall pick, 15th overall pick can be 2 starters or pieces of a rebuild. PJ Washington might just be a guy that can get in the starting lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Last season, he averaged 10.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game, shot 47% from the field and 36.5% from downtown. He only played 27.2 minutes, and he could complement Damian Lillard. At the end of the day, if something like this were to happen, it would put the Portland Trailblazers in a great position because they can sell at any time, and Damian Lillard should move on from the organization if something like this does occur. And the perfect fit for him won't be the Los Angeles Lakers, it won't be the Miami Heat, it will be something like the Brooklyn Nets. Giving up Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons and Seth Curry, maybe a first round pick or sneak in some second round picks, would be an ideal target. Now, they would have Ben Simmons, maybe re-sign Simmons or Nurkic, have the 13th and 15th overall pick, and pair that with a player like PJ Washington. So the Portland Trailblazers would end up being in good hands. Of course, the Brooklyn Nets would want to do this just off the fact that they don't know what to do with Kyrie Irving. The situation is still on the up and down, even with Ben Simmons. Now, Kyrie Irving, pair him with Damian Lillard and Kevin Durant, that is some terrible defense. But what the greatest thing that you can have with a team is flexibility and options. So that will help out the Brooklyn Nets in the long and short term. Kevin Durant knows that Dame time comes to work every single day. He wants to win a ring, he's hungry, and he needs a partner like that. Kyrie Irving can walk at any time. He is on a player option, but he might just opt in and actually build a better relationship with the Brooklyn Nets organization. As far as Ben Simmons, He will be on a team with a lot of younger guys. He'll be able to build chemistry, gain his confidence slowly by being in a smaller market, and to me, that's just a win-win situation for all three of these teams. But you guys tell me what you think in the comments section. Should the Charlotte Hornets, Brooklyn Nets, and Portland Trail Blazers make this trade? Now before I head out you guys, I do have 2 questions, but first, make sure you follow me on both of my Instagram pages. Once I reach 1100 followers, I will be giving away an NBA jersey of your choice, and make sure you follow my other ScottyIce channels. The links will be in the description below. Now the questions that I have for today is, 1. Besides today's trade, what do you think is the best option for the Portland Trail Blazers? Do you think that they should trade Damian Lillard? Or should they try to build around him still? For me, I believe that his time is up. He gave everything to this organization, and it's time for him to win a ring. He has so many years left on his contract, and he's going to be getting 45+ million for a lot of those years. So it's probably in the best interest for the Blazers to move on. Now the second question that I have for today is, who do you think will be the best player in this year's NBA draft? Will it be Jabari Smith? Will it be Chet Holmgren? Or even Paolo Banchero? For me, I'm going Paolo all the way, but I can see Chet Holmgren being a real underdog. A lot of people saying he might even fall out of the top 3, and that can be motivation for a guy, especially one that has worked hard all season long. But I appreciate all you guys loving your support, and as always, this your boy ScottyIce, aka Baby Bron, and you already know, I'm out.